Hey girls, welcome back to another video. My name is Jenny Penton, founder of Planner Perfect, and in today's video, it's another plan with me. Stay tuned. Hey girls, welcome back. Before I flip you around and show you, in today's video, I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. I'm going to show you one day of a setup so that it's just not such a huge long video for like an hour. And with the nature of the method, it's such a visual, long, scripted process that sometimes maybe I thought, well, if I do maybe a day at a time sometimes, and drop you different days that I do with all of its, inspiration and some doodling and such, it can also just give you a good boost of how I plan like a particular day. So today I'm going to be planning my day today, and I waited till this morning to do it. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so here we go. This is my week at a glance. I'm going to come back and really kind of decorate this up, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to demonstrate one of my pages, is how I am doing my headers and prepping my page. And so what I'm really loving right now is just putting the day of the week across both pages for my 2-day layout. And using a pencil is always the best way to go, I feel, because then you can just erase it. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I got a bunch of really fall Tombow markers to choose from. I just have these, I just run around with these everywhere, these colors. So what I'll do is I'm going to use like this really pretty brown. And that one I do believe is 977 of my Tombow pen. Just tracing it, and then with I always like to do, like, for me, this is how I do my like brush type of lettering, but I like to do one bold side on just the left side. It's kind of my bag, except for my Y. I don't know why I do that, but I do. So then I'm just going to come back around and just erase it. Erase the pencil. Then I'm going to come back in and write the day or the month in there. So like November. First, I'm gonna just like make sure all my letters look really legit and perfect, and tighten it up. I have this new Lamy pen. I'll talk about that in a second. It's a really cute burnt orange one with black ink. But I'm going to use my Writech for this, just because it's easier to write with for this purpose. But I'm just writing the month across. So we've got November in a real scripty font. I like that real elongated, thin script. And then I'm just going to go back in and go heavier on the downstrokes, and finish this November up so you can kind of see it more clear. So it's the 7th, and so this is kind of how I've been doing it, or what I'm going to do this week. I'm just kind of writing out the day of the week. Got my tip-ins to my left, my great fun, got my coffee. I mean, it's a beautiful process to plan your life and how you want to live. So I'm going to grab some of my favorite washi of ours that come in our boxes. Okay, so the washi that I'm choosing is this, I just love this one. It's a really fun orange kind of a plaid. This came in one of our boxes. I think it was our September one. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was October, but I love it. And so I'm going to just do one side. I don't know why. It's just how I'm feeling. So I'm going to do the one side, get it cut, trim it up. And then I'm going to kind of doodle some fun things up, kind of like how I have here in my other pages. And if you didn't catch those videos of how I did some of like my other videos, be sure to catch those. I did my coffee, I've done some other little doodling last couple days ago. So be sure to check that out. So for this week, I'm going to go pick another one to do and have fun doing it. So I think I'm going to do a coffee mug and maybe fun writing. So let's get to it. I'm ready to kind of now planning out my day. It's early this morning, so everything I'm writing down, aside from getting up and showering, I have yet to do. So I'm writing in real time right now. All for you guys. I was going to do it last night and really lay it all out like I always do, but I thought, I'm going to wait and do and show you how I do it. And I've kind of been convicted about my Sunday checklist and all that I do on Sundays, and I decided to really honor the Sabbath and really do nothing and keep it holy. And so I've really just been resting and relaxing and reading, and we haven't found a home church yet, so I've been doing just some sermons at home and reading through some things. And so we just had a really beautiful Sunday together, and I didn't do any work. And so I am redoing all of this thought processes of getting all of my work done and within 6 days. So today I'm putting a lot of things in, and I know that I'll be able to get things done that I need to get done. So I always love to write, what time I want to wake up. This is when I do my own, Bible study in the morning, my own quiet time, and then I will shower, get dressed for the day, and my morning chores. So I always write those down because it's part of my day. It's part of my intention. It's part of what I do. And my day is not, I'm not made up of to-do lists. I'm just a woman who is writing and caring for her home and writing that down in a way that is just very fulfilling. It's just, I am more than these things. It's the motive and the heart behind them. And so I love writing it all out because it's my intention to love and do my role and what I do well in all areas of my life. So if it's personal and my business and my family and my spiritual life as well. So it all gets written down as a life well lived. And this introspection keeps me and holds me accountable to my goals and how I want to live my life. If I don't do introspection, which scripting provides, such as just a longhand version of your days, leaving out nothing, then you'll find yourself, I at least find myself where I'm missing things. I am not, I might not be doing what I should be doing, or maybe I should be implementing more of this, or listening more to God more before I script or write down what I want to do and accomplish. And that's why I love my quiet times in the morning, because really just want to be where God wants me to be. And so it's really just very much so intentional living, and the introspection really provides you the right aim, that you are on track, moving forward, gaining momentum, moving the needle. So I have some things I need to do for my business. There's some things I do that I need to make appointments for a couple of my kids for the dentist. I want to make sure I get that done in the morning. I wanted to order these killer boots. They are so freaking cute. I already got that done. I couldn't stop dreaming about them. So I gave myself a couple days, and I was like, yeah, Jenny, you definitely need them. So I went ahead and grabbed those. So I did check mark that off. I wrote down what I'm doing for breakfast for myself. I did feed my babes, my morning chores. So I will keep you up to date on my Sunday checklist, how it's changed. I'm going to be probably moving that over to more of a Saturday. But for right now, since I was convicted of it on a Saturday night, I'm kind of moving things forward. So usually I do my cleaning out the fridge, my meal plan over on a Sunday. So this time I'm doing it today. So I'm going to clean it out, get my menu planned out, and then we are off to the store today. And we like to take our schoolwork because, I'm homeschooling mama. So I like to have them bring a couple of their books, and we'll go to Panera and we will do lunch and spend a little bit of time there doing some of our schoolwork. Or sometimes we'll bring our Bible study and we'll do Bible study there. So whichever we're feeling like it today. And then we're going to go grab a couple of things at the store together. And so I'm writing this all out and how that's going to play out and work out. I'm actually really enjoying the the fallback time change because I'm digging this extra hour. Okay, I'm feeling it. So also this is that Lamy pen I was talking to you about. I just love the color and I thought I gotta get it because I love all things fall, and here we are. So at first I was not into the Lammies, but I'm back at loving the Lammies. So I'm writing with my Lamy pen. Try to keep up. So I'm also going to be putting up my Christmas trees today. Now, normally what we do is early November, we put up our trees with just the lights. And after Thanksgiving, the day after, we do a trim the tree party. And me and my kids have always done that ever since I've had just one child. Now, 8 kids later, it's still, the tradition still grows strong. But I just really basically have boys left. And so we will trim the tree, meaning we will put up all of our, adorn the tree with all of its Christmas balls and stuff like that. So right now it'll just be lit up in the house with the lights, and that's always so pretty. So you kind of got a mixture of all your fall pumpkins, and then you got your lit trees, and it's just a really festive look. So for dinner I'm going to do spaghetti and meatballs, and I decided to add beef short ribs, which is how my mom has always made them, and I've always kind of rebelled against how she's made it. So I decided that I would fall in and lean into it and do it this time. So when I get home, I'm going to get that bubbling away on the stove, and I hope to be home early afternoon. I'm also going to be baking some bread, my braided bread for dinner with spaghetti, so I'm going to get that thing going. And that way, when I make my bread, I'll link you below to my white bread recipe. It makes 2 loaves, so I do one braided for dinner, and the other one will be for the week, for sandwiches. So that'll be perfect. I'll just get that going. Literally takes me no time at all to make this up. So I'll get my spaghetti going really quick, and then I will get my bread dough rising, have one of my older sons get my trees out, and I will start to get those kind of going when my bread's rising, get my groceries put away. I don't have much to do, so I know that this is all pretty feasible for my afternoon. And even if my tree stuff goes into the evening, I'm not going to be mad about it. I mean, it's no big deal. So I really just lay out my day from the moment I wake up till the time I go to bed. It's just a day full of thought out plans, well-intentioned plans. There's full of everything, of how I care for everyone that I love and how I care for myself. There's some different things I'm doing and studying at night for through the Bible that I love to do in the evening by the fire while kids are doing other things and stuff. And so I'll do that. And I love it. Okay, so I'm going to jot in a couple more things here that I want to make sure I get done. I broke for a minute to make my son some eggs, and I'll have the boys at the table. I like to do that. We also have a puzzle out that we're doing. We're already starting our puzzles, so we have one side of our kitchen table with a puzzle that's laid out. It's so kind of nice right now not having babies. I just have older kids, so now no baby ruins the puzzles, you know what I mean? It's really a great phase of my life right now. Have no puzzle breakers. So get the trees out. I was writing, and especially in the basement, I'm going to do my lower level, which will be kind of fun. I can't wait to show you how I get a tree down there. This is my first year putting up a tree, so it'll be really fun because our lower level just got finished this year. And plan my day the next day. I'm going to do that tonight as well. Put a little bit of washi hair on the side halfway, kind of cute. I'm going to pick one of my tip-ins. And sometimes I like to put the scripture of the day on the back that I'm memorizing. So it's exactly what I'm going to do here. And I'm doing Psalm 118:24, which was one of my mom's favorite verses, so it's sentimental to me, but but this is the day the Lord has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it. And, sometimes I think we don't think of these verses as things that we need to do. But he's calling us to rejoice, and that this is the day that the Lord has made. So no matter what you're going through, you're called to rejoice. He made this day. He's got you covered. Give your burdens over to him. Give him your joys and your highs and your lows. And be glad. So I'm going to go ahead and write down the reference. Psalm 118:24. And I love tucking these in my planners like this. That way, it's an amazing reminder. I've had this one memorized for a while, just because, like I said, it was my mom's favorite, so she always brought it up and said it. And I'm just going to take one of my leaves and stick it on the tip end. And of course, these stickers are also in our sub box. There you have it, girls. This is my Monday. I'm all ready to go, full of intention, love, and purpose. And God bless you in your days. Put my Lammy in here, loving it. It's jam-packed. This is Adele A5. Charms coming out in a couple days. Can't wait. Thanks for being with me today, girls.